lag there. It didn't like me clicking in and out of the game. Hi Sam, hi Lindo, hi Ty. How are you all doing today? With Sam fam doing Easter egg hunt. Ooh, I hope you have fun. I was munching on some Easter chocolate I got yesterday, because yesterday I went over to my BF's fam for our Easter meal. Tomorrow I also have an Easter meal, so that's why I streams today instead of Sunday. Because Sunday I kind of want to catch up on some recording, do some editing and stuff, and then also my Easter supper. And then the next day I start work. I start work again! So my stream times will be much later whenever I feel like I can stream. I think I will still post schedules, but it'll be kind of like a, hey, if I'm up to it, I will stream that day kind of thing. I think I'll still do that. Because I know I said I'm not gonna do a schedule. I think I'll still make schedules, but it will be more so of like, yeah, like more so if I feel I can. Work, it's a scary word. I know, Sai! How are you doing? Welcome on in! Welcome on in, Sai. Yeah, I'm going back to work on Monday, so you'll be seeing less of me! So, because I'm starting work again, the days I plan to do streams from now on, because I'll be back to a full-time job, is I'll try to stream Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays with how my work schedule is. So it'll be more 3 to 4 days a week streams. And because I'm at work again, it'll be 6 p.m. MST. And on days I have off, it'll probably be the usual 12 p.m. MST or 1 p.m. So around this time will be for like days I have off. But I don't know what days I have off when I start, so it'll be kind of up in the air. But if you are wanting to see streams, the days to expect me are Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I think I will still post a schedule, just it'll be a very loose schedule. I think that's the plan. Oh. But I hope everyone's having a good weekend, a good Easter weekend. I like it because I get food for free. I don't have to cook. I get to eat free food at my parents' place. And everyone loves free food. I know I do. More food for me. Because tomorrow I'm having ham, I think, and potato. And my father said I could bring stuff home. So yay! I got supper for work the next, or lunch for work the next day. Oh my god. I'm so excited for free food. I already got some free treats. I got like chocolate. Yummy, yummy chocolate. I'm so excited. I'm mostly excited for Easter to be over and all the discount chocolate, because I fucking love like the, what are they called again? The eggs. Oh god, I don't remember the name. The little egg candy chocolates. Not like the ones in the wrapper, but like the ones with the colored candy thing. I got a ham in the fridge now. Ooh, listen, I go ham for ham. Ham makes me go feral. I love ham. That's like one meat I could eat forever. Because it's like good in the moment. And then it's good the next day, because then you can make sandwiches. And do whatever you want with it. Cadbury? No, I'm trying to think, is it Cadbury? Could be. Cadbury. Oh yeah, it is Cadbury mini eggs, you're so right. The mini eggs, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm a fiend for those. I had candy cane flavored ones, like around Christmas time, and they were amazing. Those are like crack for me. Those are like crack. With how fast I devour those. No, I got a Lindor chocolate bunny. That one's pretty good. And then like some of those Nestle cream, I think it's Nestle cream eggs that, or no, Cadbury creamy eggs. The creamy egg. I'm not really the biggest fan of the cream eggs. I don't like the cream in the middle, but like it's all right. It's all right. It's pretty good. Can I just say I love the title music for this? It's so good. Anyways, we are going to be playing Bad vtuber. This is a game I've kinda have heard about, sort of, like as far as like the name, and that's it. That's all I've heard about it. Lindor chocolate mints are boss. Oh my god, yeah. I like Lindor. Just Lindor in general is pretty baller. I haven't had them in a while, so I like that they have the little chocolate Easter bunny. Yeah, Bad vtuber was actually recommended to me months ago from Faith. Faith recommended it when I was asking for games, like suggestions. I took a little gander at it. I was like, I've heard this name before. This looks like a very familiar game. It is definitely up my alley because it's like some time loop shit, I think. The purpose of it is you're supposed to try your best to get a good ending for each of the characters, but most of the endings are bad endings. So you kind of have to go through and witness the bad ends and such and see if it's even possible to get these characters a good ending. Because I know there's like 4 characters it gets you to choose from that you can go through their routes. So it'll be very interesting. I really like the art. I really like the art, the music right away. Really good. I'm excited. Let me have a drink of my caffeine and we'll get started, because this seems like a very interesting experience. It seems like the type of game I might cry. I don't know, I like horror games that get really emotional and make me cry. That tends to be the theme. I don't know, man. I guess I just like crying. Alright, so are we ready? So obviously content warning, blood, gore, violence, and strong language. Oh my god. I don't know if we can handle this, guys. This Let's go! Let's go and start our journey in Bad vtuber. Welcome to Bad Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You'll make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic ends. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Oh, yo, I can choose herself. You are... Wait, how do I... The demon doll or the human doll? Ooh. I wonder if this impacts the story at all. Like, what doll you choose. Probably. I do like the way the demon doll looks. It looks a little mischievous. This probably has big impact on the story. Or maybe it's just for the aesthetics. I don't know! We'll go human just in case. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How you interact with the demon doll? Oh! I will play nice, because I am a good boy. Try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry. Oh wait, my mic's muted. Oh my god. Well, guys, I guess we experienced our first bad end. And by the first bad end, I mean the fucking game disconnecting. Wow, we experienced our first bad end. And then my whole computer, like... Wait, what? It isn't connected, I think. Oh no, it was physically muted. You can hear me now, right? You can hear me now, right? Okay, we're good? Okay. I was like, oh, should I make a different weight room? Bad editing. Wishipow's stream crashed. Exactly. That is so funny. It's literally the moment the game was like, wow, you experienced your first bad end. My whole stream crashed. My whole computer restarted. I don't know why. Okay, cool. That is so funny. Maybe I have a computer update that, I know OBS needed an update. I want to check for updates just in case. But it should be fine now. That's so funny though. Optional updates. Okay, no optional updates available. I'm just double checking to make sure we're good on the other side as well. Is that stream fully like DC'd? Let me unpublish that. Wow, wow. Reload page, my stream disconnected. We good now. That is so funny though. I'm just gonna say we experienced our wait, why is... Actually, I'm gonna mess around with something. Maybe... I'm gonna put it in windowed. Oh god. Ballers, I think we're crashing again. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, we're experiencing some issues. Wait, let me... Alright, I think we're good. Oh, no. My OBS keeps freezing. Okay. I think the game's messing with it. Let me check something. The moment I joined the stream. What is happening? I am so confused. I must be cursed. I am so very confused. What's happening? Okay. I think my computer just does not like this game. Maybe. I'm so confusion. Okay. I'm just gonna double check something, ballers. Alright. I think we might be good. I think we can blame taxes. Oh goodness gracious. I think this game's just picky when I click in and out of it to do stuff. I think that's what it is. I'm just double checking all my stuff to make sure we're good. Eyeballers, we've experienced our first bad end. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. I just had to double check. I just had to double check. But that's so funny. Anyways, let's start again. I think we're good now. Woo! Let's go! Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You'll make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events, such as my stream crashing. Also, I just noticed it's off-center. That's gonna piss me off. There we go. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you'd like. I am Humal or Dibal. Wow, 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 wow. No, so hi Faith, how are you doing? I know you were really excited about this game and you were the one who recommended it to me. Alright, we'll do what we did last time. We will press human. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? I will play nice. Try and make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending. It's not my first! My very first bad ending's my stream, DC. But do not worry, the story needs not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Oh. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Obviously, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of bummed because I gotta leave in a few minutes. No! It's okay. It's okay, Faith. That's what bots are for. The stream lagged for a second. I thought it crashed again. No! I am literally like staring at OBS every few seconds like I think red sight's just a tad behind. I pray. Attack it or play nice. Will he kill me if I play nice? I'll play nice. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why isn't this a bad ending at all? I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know what the story goes, you can set the doll's behaviors in advance. As you saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to whatever you choose during your last playthrough. Oh. Interesting. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from the doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. Oh. Oh, alright. That's kind of neat. You control a demon doll. How will you interact? So what happens if I play nice now? He does kill me. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. You can mess around with like their traits in a way. Very neat. Try to make friends with a human, but it kills you. And tutorial. I'm done. I think I understand. You understand how to play? Yeah, I get it. Game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings on your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Boop 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 boop. Oh, they're cute! Hero, maiden, oh, I love the underlings look, as well as the overlord. I just like the extra eyeball, and I like the pink. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Hello, Virgilus the guide. Welcome on in. We're playing Bad End Theater. My first bad end was my stream crashing. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, Oh, I like how bebop boop. I know, I like the art style so much. I think I want to go. Actually, wait, let me close my eyes. I guess we're on Maiden. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. I want uppies. No. You are told that you have fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you were a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Hell yeah. What do you think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? You were in a church, you prayed to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just as curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. The art is so cute, and the music actually kind of slaps. The music slaps! I love it. Eating a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. Aw, sad noises. You'd leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just so you know, see what happens. Nice. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. Looks pretty scary. Oh wait, that's the one at the beginning. Nice. Oh, I see. Shout. My stream crashed again. Bro, what's up with my stream today and crashing? It said OBS disconnected again. Why? I guess we're playing Bad End Theater for a reason. We're getting all the bad endings! And by bad endings, I mean my stream just like, for some reason, keeps crashing. Stream crashed again. Please reload. Bop. Okay, we're back though. It looks like. Stream seemed fine on my end. It's a problem with Twitch? Yeah. I guess, well, my OBS disconnected totally on that end, it seems. Oh well, it's fine, we're back now. I'm gonna introduce myself. Yeah, it seems like the red side of things is perfectly fine. I'm introducing myself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps in and starts biting. Ah! It's biting me! It's eating my arm. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. This plan of yours is completely stupid. Why'd you think? Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This is all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you were swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Bro, I was eaten alive? That's crazy. Wow. Consumed maiden ending. Lesson learned. Do not try to understand your role better. Apparently. Reset the stage. Okay, so we can make it so she's not polite. Ooh, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be so mean. I'm gonna talk smack to the demon, so much so that they'll run away crying. They'll never be able to stop me. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. Well, okay, yeah. Ending 2, maiden devours demon. Hell yeah! I want to eat the demon. My turn. I'm hungry. Okay, we leave the note. All right, here we go. All right. hero! Wait, we're not polite anymore. So what happens if we introduce ourselves? Because I turned off polite. Till, oh. Same thing. Oh. I thought I turned off her being polite. So I guess that doesn't really change it. So maybe we should call for the hero? Let's call for the hero. Ta-da-ba. I wonder if each of the characters has their own theme. Oh, oh, ah, e, oh. Frick it up. Hero, come save me! I'm a damsel in distress! Oh, I see. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps and starts to bite. Oh, I get eaten again. Nice. Okay, so we gotta play a different character. Let's play hero. No! He kinda does have his own name. That's cute. You are the hero. Just like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life had been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You're told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. Really? I was expecting the hero to come save us and then eat the demon. Save! What the fuck, man? That's your whole job! It's in your job description. You have to save me. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You would off your adventure to rescue the maiden, but demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Oh. Alright, so we slaughter them or flee like a coward. Well, I kind of want to see what happens. Oh shit, I did not mean to. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. You can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. I wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue the maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. We'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you made it to the castle's front gates. You were faced with an army of demons that look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. I kind of want to explore well, not every ending, but I want to explore a lot of them. All right, let's go diplomatic. Let me in! You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare down at you and you feel very uncomfortable. It's easy to seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she never really here? You don't wonder what could have happened to her. Overlord. I want to slaughter your queen. Let me in. Yeah, the Overlord says she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least that's she knows of. This game is a mood. Indeed, I already had 2 bad ends. And 2 bad ends was my stream crashing twice! You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all. But you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. Maiden was never found. Oh. Useless hero ending. Nice. Do 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 do. Ooh, but we can play as the hero again and this time slaughter the demons instead of running away. I wanna see what happens there. I will slaughter them! You make it quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gate. Faced with the army of demons look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. I will cut through the demon army. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but she won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become stronger from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her into pieces. The Overlord has fallen. Breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. Oh! A great evil had been banished from this world, but what does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? Stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. Oh no, I got depression! I got the depression ending! Hi, Acto! How are you doing? Welcome on in. Return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape. Bring it back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Although he's some kind of Hollow Knight. Ah! Alright, so now I think we should play as Underling now because we know Underling eats her. Look at him! Oh, it's so cute. I like this one. I like the little guy. Little guy. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. You were a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. Feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. Oh, is it the day off we get to eat the princess? Well, not princess, maiden? Oh yeah, on my days off, I like eating people alive too. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. You agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into assassination plot! That's crazy. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's overthrow her! Yeah! Now you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friend suggests that maybe you should be the new Overlord. If you like the sound of that, you announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends are very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. Hell yeah, brother. We're wild and free. We're wild and free. Oh, and this is when we eat her. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Nom! Nom 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 nom! Gobble gobble! Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against humans. Wishy Washington. Hello, lion. How do be, you? You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought, and feel quite proud of that. Other humans will surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander to a nearby village. I am the first. Don't. Nah. I was hungry. And also, hi, Isle, how are you doing? People are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think it's pretty rude. You haven't even done anything yet. Bro, I just ate one person. Put on a show. Change your mind. I want to see what put on a show is. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Mmm, very crunchy. Very crunchy wunchy. Darline's screams grow louder. Applause! You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running toward you. It takes you out with one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. So we can turn off the hungry one. So that means he won't eat the maiden anymore when we do the maiden's route, I don't think. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. But I want to see what happens with the other stuff first. Let's not overthrow her. Tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if only the thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. You're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise you for your mischievous ways. Hell yeah, they should! I'm cool like that. That's me. I'm cool. I'm rebellious. Actually, I was the total opposite growing up. I was too scared to rebel as a kid. I was too well behaved, if you ask me. Time to roll her. Let's eat her. No. Stop yelling! When the maiden realizes you're not gonna hurt her, she regains her composure. And she starts talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. Why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? Yeah, that is a bit strange. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from her, what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. You know, the Overlord is surprisingly chill. I like her. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You even mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and says, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like the music. It's so good. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Alright. After a few hours sleep, you're rudely awakened by sounds of battle. You move from your room and find out the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! I wish the Overlord was my boss. I know, same! She's chill. She's so chill. Ooh, save yourself or avenge your fallen comrades. I'm curious, so we'll do that. What does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some sort of maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone, tastes like iron. Hero struggles, you feel his sword go through you, but there is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades piled onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken, your army has won. You have earned your rest. Oh. Honestly, it is very rocking them NES beats. Hell yeah. Okay, so we can check and uncheck things. So dutiful is when he like kills everyone. There is, ooh, I only got 5 out of 41. Oh, and it shows you like the different, oh, that's cool. That is cool. I like that actually. I'm gonna try my best to get every ending. All right, so we'll do underling again and go through. I think I'll, okay, so let's not. Tell her to quit yelling. So I won't reread stuff I've already read. Oh wait, I actually realized we haven't saved it all. Oh. Turn. This is honestly such a cool concept though, that you can change the story depending whose point of view you go through. So we'll save ourselves this time. Look around at the life-slip forms of those you know as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that that as you flee the castle until you remember your role. Not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life far away from any humans or demons, where you live peacefully, alone, in some kind of deep, dark forest somewhere. Ah. Reset the stage. So... So I think... Unling begins her story. It looks like there's something here with the Overlord. You probably have to do stuff as the Overlord, because we haven't done anything with her yet. So, oh, wait. So what if we make him diplomatic, turn off this dutiful, and then go through that route again? That'll probably change stuff. Also, let's make the maiden polite. Let's not. So, let's see. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Oh! This time we can hear her out. You're in a good mood today, and I'm rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would even be possible to understand each other before now. Is going on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. Okay, so instead she's just polite about it and doesn't scream. The Overlord's pretty chill. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning the whole revolution! You're gonna get rid of the current Overlord and put a new ruler in place. I want to hear if you were in or out, being pretty lazy underling. You, of course, reply with, that sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead? Your friends question your loyalty to the cause. Ooh. I see. So this is another route. So we will see what this ending is, and then next time I think we'll go along with it. She's actually not that bad. She's chill. She's nice. Your friends seem pretty disappointed, and they apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you! They kill me! Ah! Hi, PTS. How are you doing? Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. Don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things end like this. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Oh. That's not very nice. Overlord killed for being chill. I know, she's chill. She's actually quite chill. Okay, so we'll do this, but this time we'll be disloyal. Because I am curious on where that takes me. Let's not. Oh wait, I just realized there'll be a different ending now. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe now that he's diplomatic. Okay, so this time we'll be disloyal. Let's kill the Overlord! You tell them you were just joking and clarified that you're totally in to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel the killing Overlord, so you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. Yeah, we literally got our throat slit. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. Beneath your shield of confidence, worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends out the side of the castle to talk more about the plan. Curious if they have an idea of how they want to go about this. I figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionist thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'd probably be some casualties if you fought her head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Yes, mutiny! We shall overthrow her, the queen. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. You can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. Oh! They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck! The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. The humans are liars. You and your friends stood right to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on me! What the fuck? How dare you blame it on me? It wasn't my idea. Well, I mean, kind of was, but it wasn't. They cried that it was all your idea and that they were just going with the flow too scared to refuse your crazy plan. I can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shouted at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Ooh. I do like that the colors switched up because every single hero's here. Like every single main character. So it looks like they all get the colors of every character if they're all in the same room. That's what it seems like, at least. I like it. That's cool. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Wow, people don't usually get this ending early in the game. Congrats. Thanks. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You're your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to a plan A, and suddenly the— no! They're gonna light the room on fire! You're trapped in here with the Overlord and two humans, and then the room bursts into flames. Oh god. You pound the door screaming curses at those who betrayed you. Hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat and you cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure that they wouldn't kill you if you sided with her. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. Oh. That's very interesting. But it definitely seems like if they're all in the same room, it seems like the whole game takes on the colors. Oh god, I still have... Ooh, and it tells you which endings which... Okay, so it looks like I have to do stuff with other characters to get other endings. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 left with the underling. Oh god, there was so many. This is honestly cool to chart it out. Should we do stuff with the Overlord? I haven't done anything with her. So maybe... I will go polite, diplomatic. Underlings neither. So we'll try the Overlord. Ah, she's so cute! Oh my god, I love her. I love her design. I love all their designs, to be honest. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called hero, whose whole purpose in life is to dethrone you. Overlord's pretty fun to play with. Oh, she's cute. She's so cute. What's the deal anyway? Also, coincidence? Hot pink and has extra eyes? Does it remind you of someone? Perhaps. Someone in this very room? Perhaps. Pink with extra eyes? What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. Oh my, it's Wishy's long-lost twin. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh my god, I love the little sparkles. Oh. I would totally make fan art of this character if I was good enough at art. I'm kind of relearning how to draw. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to a higher standard. Oh yeah, I'm so cool and mature. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. Oh yeah, I'm so awesome. My goodness, we are long-lost twins. You're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Oh. So, get back to work or grant them the day off. I will try this one. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. Cute! No, the Overlord's design I do like, actually. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to a nap for a while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You wake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes off to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. I bet she's jealous considering you got all the eyes. Exactly. We're fraternal twins. We're not identical. I have more eyes than she does. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her we never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role very well. How can I become more maiden-like? I don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk? Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. Maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She's just that she stays and talks to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. It's the first time a human has looked into you without contempt. Yo, I ship it. I ship it. I ship it. You're under what to say. Antisocial. I'll let it. I'll say I'll try this because I'm pretty sure if she stays, Hero shows up and we get that other ending, but we do get it from a different point of view. New year redraw. Hell yeah! You know what? We'll check it out. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. Enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expressed her surprise that demons are not all what she expected them to be. You're glad she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. This maiden is different. You joke that maybe we've been lying to her this whole time and that we're actually super evil and all along. Main laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. People in her village are a little exhausting at times. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! No! Get out of here, hero! I was having a moment! You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You say. Maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want hero to take this maiden away from. Oh! We actually do like her! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god. So cute. Keep her here. Let them go. Ooh. 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 Okay, we'll let them go this time. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that. You decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? Yo, we got a girl crush! Hell yes! Hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, till a door slams shut. Or you know it, everything's around you being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want it to believe your underlings have betrayed you. But this is no accident, those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Oh. So we got tyrant, antisocial, and possessive. Oh my god. So I want... Maiden only has polite, but I wonder if she unlocks more, because it looks like they can unlock up to 3 each. That's interesting. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. I like this game so far, it's good. So we'll do Overlord again. And I want to see what happens. We'll do the day off work. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Alright, let's see what happens if we tell her to go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human here will definitely cause trouble. Put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is asking for trouble, you think. It's your better judgment. You let her hang out for a little while longer. Oh. So one of her other traits is stubborn, it seems. Okay, so this is the same as before. So in order to get another route, we have to turn off the maiden being stubborn. So we gotta unlock that other trait. But this time we will see what happens if we tell her to leave. Alright. Or no, keep her here rather. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell her you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures her she'll be back, but you don't budge. Hero is cautious now. You won't let her go, maybe your demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice, and you destroy the hero before you can steal your maiden away. She's frightened, you don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. Take a step forward towards the maiden, she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Oh god, we became a yandere. We became a yandere! Okay, we got 10 out of the 41 endings. Okay, there probably is... Try to reach the true endings. Ooh. This is very neat though. I kind of like this whole... Okay, so we got that. Overlord behavior, tyrant. Possessive. So if we do possessive, we can do another ending with the... The underling gets involved to... Okay, brings maiden disloyal. So if we're disloyal, and hero is diplomatic, and overlord's possessive. Yeah, I know, right? That was a cool detail of like the blood on overlord's face is shaped as a handprint. No, that was really cool. It was really cool. So okay, so we gotta get. We have to be disloyal. Make wait, what? Let's see. We gotta make her polite. Make her polite. Make him diplomatic. Make the tyrant, or not tyrant, the overlord possessive. Possessive, polite, diplomatic. Wait, plays underling. Okay, so we got to go outside. She told us we could have our day off. We will hear her out. Ooh, and then she wants to fulfill her destiny. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. And then we have to be disloyal. This is actually kind of cool though. So we gotta be disloyal, so let's go kill the overlord. Wow, wow, wow. Hell yeah. No, this game's fun. I like it. I like going through the different choices. It's actually very satisfying. So I want to try my best to get all the endings. It's interesting. Sneak up to the overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You're not sure why, but the overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the man you brought to her earlier. The overlord distracted, you figure this is a good chance as any. Launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You're the new overlord. Ah, heroic underling ending. Intriguing. Because then it's interesting because you could go at each of their charts and see what is required to get the endings. Dutiful. I need dutiful. Oh. That's so. Demon interrupted the yandere Yuri. How dare he! How dare my Yuri gets interrupted. So we got a lot of endings still to do with hero. We need to be diplomatic and reach the overlord's room. And she needs to be possessive. Ah. We still gotta do more with the maiden. We still have a lot for the maiden and the hero. The underling and... Oh no, the overlord has a lot. The underling, I have most of the underling's endings. I just have 3 endings left for the underling. Which is kind of neat. So I think we'll do more of the maiden. I like the idea of like bouncing around to figure out stuff. Okay, so she stay with the overlord. Stay with the overlord. I need him to be diplomatic. Her be possessive. Disloyal gets that one. Possessive gets this other one. So possessive and diplomatic. Does this one need to be? Okay, if he's disloyal, it gets the other ending. So I'll turn that off. Diplomatic, possessive. Alright, so we'll play as Maiden. Oh yeah, frick it up. The music's so good. Okay, we're polite. So be polite. Demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you. Just a little irritating. They agreed to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you were introduced to the Overlord. Explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying. It doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. We've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, then a hero would come to rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. I mean, it's just enough you haven't been maiden-like enough. Yes, Lord, what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. Makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. Little by little, you realize they might not be ruthless monsters. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She don't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero after them. You realize that might be why you've never heard of any demon attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. She just thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures. But it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, I think this place is far more interesting than the ways things are back home. And I like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept it to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterfly. Ah! She likes her too! She likes her too! She feels butterflies in her stomach! As you think that, a hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks what's going on. Explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. Please stop killing my employees. Life insurance isn't cheap. Please. Pretty much. That's pretty much her reaction. Hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh, that music's good. You tell her you're planning on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous, the hero puts on a brave face for you. You don't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Had she really been lying to you all along? You wonder if this is your punishment for questioning the divine plan. The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this is your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Oh wait, no! The demon is put off by your sudden shouting, asks you to keep it down. They seem more confused and hostile, which totally catches you off guard. I accidentally went with the same thing. Toxic Yuri, let's go! I'd say that's a good ending, yeah. We get to stay with our wife forever. And also, hi Sarah, let's go! How are you? Okay, so... I think we'll do possessive, but the disloyal underling. Possessive, disloyal, polite, and diplomatic. We'll do that one. I like that you can skip stuff you've already read. Alright, introduce ourselves. But the Overlord stops, or whether someone is... Oh wait. Oh yeah, captured is our destiny after all. But the Overlord stops, or rather someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before it doesn't stop you this time. The Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Oh no. Later, Faith! I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thanks for the suggestion, by the way. It's a good one. Everyone's stopped moving now. The room is silent, save for the underlings' heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused, but then they puff out their chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide to never leave home again for the rest of your life. Escape Maiden ending B. Oh, we've already got 13 of the endings. So we already got the endings where we stay with the Overlord. So I need the Overlord to be antisocial to explore more outcomes. Alright, so let's go antisocial Overlord, playing the Maiden. Introduce ourselves. Overlord tells you... Oh, wait. Back. I want to learn more about her. Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. So, obey her or refuse to leave? We'll obey her. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. I'm having a stroke reading that. Someone 1001 of one of my fave games. Indeedly, it was recommended to me. It is very good. Hello, Ethanol. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We're trying for all the endings, of course. I think we got... This is gonna be number 14 ending, I think? You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you'll encounter a hero. Ask you what you've been doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is, like, right there? Explain everything that had happened. Nero seems to think you're lying to him and asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve. We're very upset that the so-called hero would treat you this way, and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intention to harm anyone here, you notice looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while speaking to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He really calls you a demon sympathizer. Maybe I am. Maybe I want to kiss her on the mouth. You ever thought about that? Maybe I want to kiss the demon on the mouth. I'm fine. I think that's a good answer because my English is very bad. I am French. Oh, I see. I'm trying to think of French words I know. I had to take French a little bit growing up because I am Canadian and it's a bilingual country. Bonjour. I don't really know. Comment ça va? That's it. That's how are you? Comment ça va? I remember that at least. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what kind of French you speak. I don't know if it's French or Canadian French. Yeah, that's good. Yay! Yeah, I only know very basic, like, hello, how are you, kind of. And then I remember just little bits and pieces. It's been years, okay? It's been years since I took French. You're loudly interrupted by an old man. Oh, wait, we already read that. Crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Bonjour. Je suis... No, français? I don't know what you're saying, Isle. In French, I know it's hello. Something about... French? Like not speaking French or something? I don't know what that means. Exactly. I kinda... I'm not good at French, I'm sorry. It's been years, centuries even. Everyone begins speculating what might have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies to ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of Hero? They ask. You could have not possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things? They've never cared to know? Wonder how you missed that before. It says, hello, I'm bad at French. Yeah, that is me. That is very accurate. Oh my god, I'm being executed! What the fuck? You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die? You wonder what would have been better to hide the truth. You don't like the thought of that. Always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You're the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they like you. Are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. We're so sorry. Oh god! That's awful. So now you're polite and obedient. Ooh, so I can make it so I don't go home when the Overlord tells me to. Let me see, we got 14 out of 41 so far. Interesting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 endings left. But what's the one we just got? I think we just got that. Yeah, I got executed. Obedient. So there must be an ending where I'm not obedient? Or I wonder... Yeah, because then it goes here, and then dutiful, and then an ending happens there. So, okay, I think we're gonna make the hero dutiful. We're not gonna be obedient. Oh, well, but I'm gonna be playing as her anyway. Antisocial, yeah, okay. How many ends per character? I don't know. Actually, let me take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 for the maiden. So it seems like some have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it seems like some have more endings than others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it varies. I think the hero and the maiden have the most endings. Per their characters, it looks like. That's what it seems like. So I think... What was I doing? What ending am I going for? I think I'm going for her... Well, it doesn't matter if she's antisocial or not, because it looks like either way, we get to stay. This time the hero's dutiful. So maybe we'll see what that happens with that. Alright, let's go! Introduce ourselves. Refuse to leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! Woo! I love Yuri! Alright, back. Yeah, I got butterflies in my stomach. But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks what's going on. I'm trying to kiss the Overlord! Leave me alone! You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and out of the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. Oh. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. Clear now you've been deceived by her sweet— No! He killed all her— What do you mean? He killed all her like, her minions. No wonder she's gonna be pissed. What do you mean? Demons are ruthless monsters after all. Someone you managed to skip past the Overlord and make it out of the Bloodsoaked Castle. You never look back. Ah. So. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so the hero needs to do something else. Burned at the stake. What? Does this count as this ending? Like, wouldn't that be a different ending? Weird. Let's try to play around more with Hero. So he needs to be diplomatic. So the demon can't be hungry. He needs to be diplomatic. And then she needs to be possessive. So diplomatic. Possessive. And we play as the hero. Alright, I think we flee like a coward. Be diplomatic. Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. Y'all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Oh, it's a different— destroy the Overlord? Okay, ask the Maiden what's going on. Explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord objects to this. The Maiden tries to tell her she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The Maiden seems nervous. As the hero, it's your job to mediate situations like these. You tell the Overlord that she doesn't let the two of you go. You'll have to assume she's evil, and you'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the Maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Okay, so that's how we got his death. Naive hero. So now we have his 3. We still need to get the 3rd one for the underling and the 3rd one for the Maiden. So let me look. What other rad endings can we get? Bum, bum, bum. So I have to slaughter my way through the castle to get him to apologize for what he's done. Okay. So we have to slaughter our way through the castle. I'm gonna turn off the possessive. Okay. I think we can play as him now. Okay. Murder him. Murder him. Find the Maiden being held captive by the Overlord just as you suspected. For some reason you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Okay, ask her what's going on. She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you out of the door to see your army is in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. I'm going to— big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let the whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. I mean, you killed her old comrades. She tears you apart as the maiden watches. As you die, I can't help thinking you probably deserved this. Ah, tragic hero? I think that was... yeah, that ending. Okay, so I have to try and slay her outright. And then that... okay, so then we'll get this ending. Okay, I see. Alright, let's go! Ba-da-ba-ba. Destroy the Overlord! You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. To escort the maiden home, she's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. No! He killed her girlfriend! Villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero in the village has ever seen. That's not a bad end. Well, for the hero. It's a bad end for the Yuri, though. Slays. So we need to get more of the maiden stuff, I think. Okay, so I need her to be antisocial. Okay, so I need her to be antisocial, him to be dutiful, her to be obedient. Well, obedient. Well, obedient and polite. You only need to be dutiful, and they need her to be antisocial. Let's go! Dutiful. On their way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? It's maybe the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity, and she runs from you for some reason. You don't know what that's all about, but then you remember you're covered in demon's blood. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything, you nonchalantly walk back to town. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound by— oh! Oh god, we get to see her burned to death from a different POV. That's crazy. She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as the flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape this sinking feeling. Maybe you weren't cut out for this role. Bro, that's crazy. Okay, so we now need to do an ending where we don't kill the demons. And she's obedient. So we might as well do that then. Flee like a coward. Alright, so we approach her. You ask the maiden what she's doing. She doesn't know the Overlord's castle's like right there. It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone. Ooh. Believe her story. She can't be trusted. Ooh. Okay, let's believe her story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone had been wrong about demons all along. Townspeople must be informed of this immediately. Oh god, we're both gonna be burned alive! No! Two of you returned to the village. They'd been so worried. They praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing needed to be rescued from in the first place. Villagers look to you for explanation. You politely inform them that isn't your story to tell, and you merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The demons were just living life. Yeah, they were vibing! The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust the maiden's story. You totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you voluntarily speak for the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Town's elder breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maid until you return. Oh, we're gonna return to her like burnt to a crisp. Here, that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. She suddenly takes off running. Oh yeah, I thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and the demon friends down already. But that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear this misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after the maiden towards the Overlord's castle. Air becomes dark and thick as you enter the demon territory. Evil miasma. No, you realize it's just normal smoke. Oh yeah, that's right. They lit her room on fire. No, I forgot about that. It's crazy. You see the maiden ahead, but she's stopped in her tracks. Overlord's castle been engulfed in flames. You've only taken an eye off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now. You think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Is this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No. Going in there would be suicide. Return to the villagers and then tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The man was claimed by the demons. Oh, bystander hero. That's cool. Oh, he gets 4. So they all get 4 maybe? That's neat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of his endings left to get. But it looks like we need to unlock more of the character's traits to get even more of his. Okay, so it looks like I can get an ending with Maiden again. So I need her to be antisocial, stays with the Overlord, dutiful, heroic. He needs to be dutiful and heroic for that other ending. So dutiful and heroic. I need her, yeah, I need her to be antisocial, I believe. Yes, because she tells us to leave, we do not leave. And then we play as Maiden. Bop, 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 bop. Refuse to leave. Alright. You realize that it must be demon blood. Too, something horrible has happened. The Zero suddenly dashes towards the Overlord, sword drawn. Oh. So do nothing's an ending. I want to see what Protector does. You selfishly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny you think. Never could have imagined this would be the way that you would die. Roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. We're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. Ah! Tragic Yuri! No! No! As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out all right for your new friend. Sacrificial Maiden. Oh, now we got Martyr as one of hers. So it looks like we do have more traits to unlock for— oh, we got half the endings! We got 20! So, Martyr. You can't be a martyr that time and just, like, do nothing. We gotta do nothing. Introduce ourselves. Refuse to leave. Do nothing. Hero's blade pierces the Overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. Overlord is slain. Hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. So that's like the moment we're like uneasy about him, and he's like, oh, I just did my job. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. Hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. Don't worry, she went to heaven and dated an angel. No! I want her to date me! I want to be her angle! All of this was because of you, wasn't it? Next to the castle, the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Oh, jeez. Complacent maiden. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, it tells you how many endings you got of each of them. So 7 out of 11, 6 out of 11, 6 out of 9. Nice. 2 of 10. I only got, oh my god, I only got 2 of the Overlord's endings. That's crazy. Oh, we can get another ending if, oh, we can get the ending where she sacrifices herself. Okay, so we gotta be dutiful, and we gotta make her a martyr to do that. So, polite and martyr. Because we need to get her to the castle. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if she's polite or not, if he's not hungry. I think... do we have to make... okay. Alright. And we play as hero, I believe. Yeah, we have to be dutiful. Kill him. Kill him. And destroy the Overlord. You lunge towards to put an end to the evil Overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. Look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. Look at the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. Pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be a celebration. Oh jeez, loyal hero end. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, I really do like the music, it's too good. So, we can't do anything more with the maiden yet? Probably would be traumatizing, yeah. No, I like this a lot, it's very interesting. So we still can't get we can't get any more of the heroes right now, we can't get any more of the maidens right now because we have to unlock more traits. It looks like we have to do stuff mainly with the Overlord right now. Because we can't do anything else with the 3 other characters as far as new endings. So it looks like Overlord, we still have to do a lot. Let's watch more and more bad endings. Yay! I love it! No, it's a very good game. It's a very good game. I like it a lot. So in order to get this ending, I need her to be a martyr. I need him to be a hero. Yeah, I need him to be heroic and either dutiful or diplomatic. She needs to be a martyr. And we need to just be chill. Any bad endings? How many bad ends are there? Yes, indeed, indeed. And also, hi, Kasane. How are you doing? So I need him to be dutiful, heroic, her to be martyr, and we're playing as Overlord. Okay, cool. We're set. We're set. Ugh. I'll do this other route, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then we're gonna continue. We're already like halfway through the endings, which is crazy. Thank you for the head pat, Sam. Thank you for the follow and the no. Merci. I am bad at French, but merci. Okay, this doesn't really matter, so we'll do the day off. Let her stay. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing throughout your castle halls. Maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her. I'm on wrong paste. We're not raiding right now. What the fuck? Preemptive raid. Nice. Oh, that's so funny. Man is getting really nervous, but you reassure it's only your underlings, roughhousing, no big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why did they stop it? Why didn't they stop him? I thought I copied a pun, but apparently Facebook didn't. Nice. Hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out of the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle is really taking it out of you. That hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? Maiden shouts something behind you. Oh! No! Not again! I gotta see this tragic Yuri over and over. I'm sad. And you turn it just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest and she falls to the floor, lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated, but your hatred for the humans has not been satiated. You will go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Oh, vengeful overlord. Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, we're gonna continue with getting more of the endings right after this BRB. Oh wait, I gotta turn off. Boop, 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 boop. I'll be right back. Return. Pop 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 pop. Okay, I do really like the music when you're in like in the thing. It's very fun. Pop pop pop. Pop pop pop. Pop pop pop. Alright, let's go see what bad endings we can get now. Only got 3 of the 10 for the Overlord. It seems like these two both have 11. Underling only has 9, and she has 10. Which is very interesting. Let's see, what can we get now? Okay, so hungry, dutiful, that's an ending. Hungry, dutiful. I don't think it matters what she is, so we'll just unselect all of them. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Are we ready? Let's go! Yeah, I'll grant him the day off. Alright. Yeah, we're having our nap. And then, whoop. You awake to a huge commotion outside. Heroes shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You were shot into the battlefield to confront this jerk wide. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasonings for doing all of this. Hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what the hell he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. Well, you have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. Yo. So that's like when this guy eats her. Very interesting. Alright, what else can we do? It looks like there is an ending over this way and this over this, like, this direction. So I need him to be disloyal and him to be trusting for that. And she needs to be obedient. Okay, so obedient, trusting, disloyal. And then we can get that other ending. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Alright, let me take a look actually. So I have to be antisocial, tell her to go home, she leaves. I awaken. And then disloyal and trusting. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to continue on with my endings. Hi, Raven, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for the knife. I need it. We gotta tell her to go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world. Okay. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you may as well go back to bed now. Ooh, I see. Oh my god. They'll never see me coming. I'm hiding in the dumpsters with my dumpsters. We'll be safe here from the hero. But you don't get to rest for very long. You wake up at the sound of battle. Heroes cutting through your army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge of these kinds of situations. You rush out to end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demons! I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. I don't really get what's going on about, but you engage regardless. A girl's gotta defend her people. Wow, 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 wow. You have a banana peel on your head? Listen, I was hungry. The peel is an extra snack for later. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for others to make a move. One of your underlings appears behind him. They knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't they see this was a duel? They don't respond. You sense murderous intent. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Ah, shit. Betrayed. Okay, so I think we can get the other ending on that route. If we just turn off his trusting and just make the underling disloyal, and it looks like we can get something else there. There is a lot of endings I can get with the Overlord. Hi, Dells! How are you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for the stretch. Oh! Do your stretches with me! Oh. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Thank you for the hydrate and the head pats. Your hand now smells like trash. Your hand smells like garbage because I'm hiding in the trash. Congratulations. Okay, turned off all his... Okay, I think we're good. Let's go! Doesn't matter. I'll grant him the day off. Tell her to go home. Alright, here we go. Back. But you don't rest for very long. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out! You try to struggle, but you can tell you've already mortally wounded. Have you done to deserve this kind of ending? Remember now, you gave this one a day off, and this is how it repays you. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Oh, damn. I just got my throat ripped out. Interesting. There's still a lot of endings I can do with her. Other endings for the other characters, I have to unlock more traits. For the characters, it looks like. Oh wait, I can get this ending with the maiden. But I guess we'll get the two other endings I could get with Overlord right now. So I make him dutiful. I allow the maiden to stay. Make him dutiful. Okay. Dutiful. I think that's... Alright, cool. I think we're good. Doesn't matter. Give him the day off. Let her stay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is when he kills everyone. Darrow starts babbling insincere apologies for excuses, realizing his wrongdoing, but you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You've had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason! You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there is nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Oh damn, that's sad. You got the depression ending. What was the other one with the maiden? I need to make him dutiful and heroic. Dutiful and heroic. And then that's it. Alright, grant a day off. Let her stay. Feel a sudden sharp pain through your back. Look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. Oh, that was careless of you. This is how you die. Stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. I'm toast! What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right. Humans can't be trusted. Not if this is what they're capable of. You should have remembered that before letting one in. You watch as the heroine takes the maiden's hand, leading her through the sea of corpses he'd left in his wake. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. You join your army in eternal slumber. Oh, that's depressing! Not as bad in theater, for a reason. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we got 28 out of 41 endings! That's crazy! Is there anything else I can do with her right now? It does not look like it. Because I have to unlock more traits for more of the characters, it looks like. Okay. So I gotta make him trusting. she has to be obedient. I have to make the maiden, or not maiden, overlord antisocial. So she tells me to leave, and then I leave, and then I gotta make him trusting. So, trusting, antisocial, maiden. Doesn't matter what we are here. We will obey her this time. So we're going home! Alright. Explain everything that happened. So we run into Hero, we explain everything that happened, and he's gonna trust me because we made him trusting. He's very surprised that demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. The two of you return to the village, hoping to communicate this to everyone. Y'all have been so worried, and we're very glad the Hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued, because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seem confused and look at the Hero for an explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that this isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord, and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or other means like that. How dare they ignore me! How dare they! The villagers look again to the Hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his words over yours. But you don't say anything about it. Hero proclaims that he believes your story. He volunteers to go talk to the demons himself, just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into the hushed whispers, and you hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. I'm pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the Hero even trust you? You're unsure anymore. An old man implores the Hero go to speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the Hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because, of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The Hero isn't saying anything. He'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be with the Overlord. Yeah, I want to be in her loving arms. Not your fellow countrymen. Oh, grab Hero and run, or leave on your own. Oh, so now we have Resolute. You boldly announce that you'll be accompanying the Hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the Hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. But as you approach the castle, you know something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be a fire! No, my wife! No! Is the Overlord alright? Time to be sure everyone is safe. You're already taken off before the Hero can even think of stopping you. Scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. Quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle's too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? Well, because you'd forgotten your role. Only a Hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. Smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You're desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you'd expected. You won't make it outside. Oh no. Can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. Let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Ah! Ah! So now we have Resolute as one of our options. I want to see if I can't get any endings with her right now. But there's probably an ending I can get now that she's resolute. Oh, there is one with the if you play the Overlord. So I can make him diplomatic. Overlord lets the maiden and Hero go. So I need to make him trusting and diplomatic. And make her resolute. And I need to make him disloyal. Okay. So, trusting and diplomatic. She needs to be resolute. And I need to make him disloyal. And then I can get the other ending. Hi, Jared! How are you doing? Welcome on in! Welcome on in! We're playing Bad End Vtuber, which we're trying to get all the bad endings. Okay, so yeah, we just talked to them for a while, so skip. Grant them the day off, because that doesn't matter. Let her stay. Let them go. Oh, here we go. Close your eyes for a while. The man suddenly bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. He's trying to frantically communicate something to you, and you're still half asleep. I like when all of the characters are in the same space. It takes on all of their colors rather than just the one. It's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat detail. I tell you, a group of demons is after your life. You still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now. It's very annoying. You yell at them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try and take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. She is so relatable! I really like the overlord. She's awesome. A group of demons start muttering something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door and cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. This is how you'll die, burnt alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. Should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. Notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. I wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. They cried for mercy, saying that they were dragged into the plot knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cried that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Oh, so merciful is now one of her things. I will forgive them. Release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together. Oh, how cute! We all burn together. How nice. Oh, I got their... What? It said Overlord's true ending. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, pause for a moment. What? True end. You say to yourself, what was the point of all my effort if the true end is this terrible? Wait, what's happening? You must have forgotten where you were. This is the Bad End Theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you've been shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You start to relate to their flaws, their plights. Oh god, no, it's one of these. You started wishing for their happiness. I did! Especially the girls. But you aren't gonna find that here in my theater. My lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Okay, that's bizarre. There must be a way to get a good ending, though. We have every ending except for 11 of them. So now, true end. That's crazy. So this is probably the ending where we kill them. So I already got the Overlord's true ending. I'm gonna get the ending where we kill the underling. So we might as well just go through again. Grant them the day off. Let her stay a while. Let them go. Take retribution. Pierce their chest with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They've stopped moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. Underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. So everyone is bound to, like, die in that fire. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Found lost letter number 4. What? How do I look at the letter? Oh! My love, do you remember when we first met? I just finished one of my scripts. One I was quite proud of, in fact, as I read it out loud. What happened to pass by? What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony, however unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Forever yours. Tragedy. Oh, so once we finish, you are the Overlord. So once we finish all of their endings, we get secret letters. Oh! So now we will be able to get the rest of the endings. I'm gonna do the Underling next. So I need to make her a tyrant. They're gonna be disloyal. Return to the castle. Confirms plan to kill the Overlord. Disloyal. It looks like there's something else missing. Looks like we can't do maybe more hero stuff? But it looks like we're still missing a trait from us, but we'll unlock it if we go through, I think. So I need to make her a tyrant. And I'll just take out all the hero stuff. I need to devour the maiden, return to the castle. So I need to be disloyal and make her a tyrant, it looks like. So disloyal and hungry. Well, disloyal, and make her a tyrant, and I will take out all of his stuff. And we will play as the Underling. Disloyal. Do I need to eat her? I think I do. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. They probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little Underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. That graph looks like an airplane. Fair enough. We got one of the true ends! They burn alive! Yay! Love that for us. So now we're getting more. So now we gotta be disloyal. I'm very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. You admit you haven't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Friends question your loyalty to their cause. So this, we already know what this does. So let's kill her! You tell them you were joking. So, alright, so now we sneak into her room. She's taking a nap like usual. It's almost too easy. You suddenly approach your master. It looks so peaceful. The chicken out. Oh, I have a coward trait now. So let's chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demons shut the door. Scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling, and you can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize that they've set the room on fire! Oh no. You're the Overlord trying to get out of the door to open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Bruh. So now we have the coward trait. Alright, so now let's try the alternate route. Overthrow. Gobble. Gobble gobble! Disloyal again. Get tossed. Got tossed in the timeout area. I sure did. So now, time to die. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat, so you do just that. She wakes up, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. Remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. Leave the room and find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are now the new ruler of the castle. Your subjects bow before you. Live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Ah. Reset the stage. Because now I think the only ending we need with the underling... Yeah, the only ending we need now is the true ending for the underling, which we know it results in all of them being lit on fire. So I need to make her not a tyrant. I need to make her antisocial. I need to make the maiden polite and obedient and resolute. I need to make the hero trusting, merciful, and antisocial. Those are the two things I need to make her. Merciful, antisocial, polite, and I think resolute? Interesting. Oh! Yeah, I did. Okay, hear her out. Okay, so I need to say we will kill her. Oh wait, did I mess up? I think I messed up that. Okay, so it's involved in the plot. Made her antisocial, obedient, and trusting, and resolute, and merciful. Okay. Polite, resolute, antisocial, trusting. Okay. I think we're good now. So hear her out. Because I need to bring her to the castle. I need to be part of the plan, because otherwise they'll kill me. Time to die. Wait, what? I'm trying to think. Did I miss something? It's like to get to this line. I gotta bring her to the castle, gets involved in plot. Did I mess something up? Because it just keeps bringing me to that other ending. Because if I stay loyal... Maybe I need to make the hero diplomatic. This is kind of hard. Well, no, he has to be trusting and she needs to be obedient and she needs to be antisocial. And Maiden also needs to be resolute. And Overlord needs to be merciful. I think well, she doesn't need to be polite. Okay, I think I'm good now. Yeah, kill the Overlord. Oh! Oh, here we go, here we go. Now we're back at the fire. So that's when she picks us up. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to the another. Maiden is crying, the hero is silent. You all burn together. Wow, what a lovely ending! Okay, so now I got the underling's true ending. Oh my god! No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? Wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair, or... A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Found the lost letter 3. So now we got another lost letter. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. So now we got their full endings. Now we gotta get the maidens and the heroes, which I will be able to do more. There's something I'm missing for this guy, though, as far as, like, traits. Everything you've done has only hurt them more. Oh! I think I need to do more with her. So I think I need to go for merciful. So I won't make her merciful. I'll make him disloyal to be resolute. So she needs to be antisocial. I need to be obedient. He needs to be trusting. I need to be resolute. And he needs to be disloyal. So disloyal, antisocial, resolute, obedient. I believe trusting was the only thing. Yeah, trusting's the only one I really require with him. Okay, and then I need him to be disloyal, and then I need another trait from her, but maybe it unlocks if I, like, do stuff with her. Okay. Obey her? Grab the hero and run. Oh, here we go. Near the castle's entrance, you spy on a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. Oh yeah, this part! The hero shakes his head and says that if this was the true nature of demons, this world would be better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? Demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and an unreliable hero follows shortly after. Burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed you frantically. Frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. Underling recognizes from before barges in, calling you a liar. Surprised that they were part of this evil plot. They seemed so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. Yeah, you kinda hot in this moment, baby. A group of demons hiss at each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. Watch as it pounds on the door in distress. They have locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. I think that it must have jinxed it because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored these demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you just pretended not to hear them, if you lived as if you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. The path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you'll always strive from the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do. You just pray. The Overlord claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. There's no saving any of you now. You and the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpses are consumed by flames. Ooh. Sheesh. I need to make her merciful for the true end, I think. There's another ending I want to get, but it looks like the underling needs to do something else. Okay. Underling violently overthrows the overlord. They become the new demon ruler. But like, what other traits locked there? I wonder. So I want to try and get that with the underling. I need to make her antisocial, her obedient, him trusting. Obedient, trusting, antisocial. Because I want to get that. Unlock that the other trait I need. Because I need to get the one that I become the new ruler. I just don't know what this other trait is. Brings maiden to the castle. So I need the maiden to be polite. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Alright, hear her out. Bring her to the castle. Let's kill the overlord. Oh, here we go. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. It'd be bad for you if the overlord found out about this. Oh, captor! You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. Oh, also, I just realized I did not save in the very, very long time. I forgot about saving! I was so enraptured with the story. It kind of auto-saves as well. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends, but now a hero has arrived to the front gates. Asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper who must have seen everything tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? Here he yells, prepare to face justice and other such cliche hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. Get to thinking, if this hero took down the overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. Wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. Spot the overlord and hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond, you have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her, rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. Finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will betray you. Okay, cool. So now we unlocked the other trait. We got all traits! So now, getting the other endings will be easy. Because I need to make him disloyal. Disloyal and a captor for this ending. Only disloyal for this ending. So we'll go with the disloyal one first. And I need to just make him trusting. Do I need to make the... I need to make her antisocial. Yeah, so trusting, I don't have to be resolute this time. Alright, let's go. Introduce yourself. Obey her. Leave on our own. Prove yourself without anyone's help. Make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. A suspicious group of demons stands just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them. The underling recognizes you from before is the first to do something. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you. In that moment, you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. Wow! That was the shortest ending of the lot. Now we can make him captor and get that ending. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. I'm having too much fun with the music. So now, let's try this ending. Introduce herself. Obey her. Leave on your own. They immediately notice you overheard them and decide to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. I love the music. Same! It's so good! I love it. I absolutely love it. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's gonna keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope that she can fend for herself. You sure can't. Hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? He's out there. Your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. Wow. Wow, very lovely. So now the only ending left for the maiden is the true ending for the maiden. You must really be enjoying my tragedies. Yeah! Like, all the music is independent game. Yeah, I really like the music in this game. It's so good! It's so good! It's so well done. So... I need to be resolute. But in order to get the maiden's ending, she needs to be antisocial and merciful. Antisocial, merciful, disloyal. I need to be resolute and obedient. And hero needs to be trusting. Trusting, only disloyal, antisocial, and merciful. I think we're good. I think I need to obey her. Yes, obey her. Grab hero and run. Here we go. Here we go. You pray. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but doesn't make any difference. Will you all burn together? Now we got the maiden's true ending. Now we just have hero. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. And lost letter 2. Keep collecting bad endings for now. Yeah, I really want to know. My love, I finally fulfilled the childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened my very own theater. I'd be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you. Be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it wherever you are. Now we just got hero. 3 endings left for hero. So the true ending, this other ending, and this other ending. So I need to make her antisocial. I need to flee from the demons. I need to let her be obedient. Thank you for the sub, DJ! Thank you so much. Too much, that's crazy. I need to be trusting. Yeah, I need to be trusting. And I need to make her resolute. Or no, wait, trusting. I need to make him a disloyal and a captor. That one. Disloyal captor. Trusting. Antisocial, I think. Yeah, antisocial. Obedient. I need to be trusting and make him a disloyal captor. I can't make her resolute. I'll be obedient and polite. Well, she doesn't have to be polite, but she needs to be obedient. I think that's all I need. Flee. Believe her story. When you reach the gates, you ask the demons if they've seen the maiden. They have. Inform you, but she's being held in the dungeon at this moment. She trusts them, and in return they lock her up. So demons truly are evil beings, after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade into the demon before her and rush the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the maiden now. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demon kind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Ah. So we still have... Oh, we don't have many endings left. So now we just have... Alright, let's do... We gotta be diplomatic. Everything is fine. I need him to be disloyal. Maiden overhears. So I can't make her merciful. I gotta make her... I don't... Let me take a look again. So I don't think I need to make her anything. I do need to keep him disloyal. I need to be diplomatic. Yeah. So I think disloyal. Doesn't matter what I am. That's what it looks like we gotta do. All right. Diplomatic. Ask her what's going on. Oh, here we go. Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. You have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures just have noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle and you have no choice but to follow. It's like a crossword with how many paths there are. I know, right? I kind of like it. I like it because we can explore each of the paths in a very interesting way. First into the Overlord's room, the maiden frantically tries to communicate with what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars, followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? Underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other end. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claw into the underling's chest and lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. Look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. You have faith in a time like this. You envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Damn. So now, I literally think it's just the one ending, so I gotta make her merciful. Yeah, there's only the one ending left. Merciful? Antisocial? Well, there's a few ways to get it. So I need to make her merciful. You stay disloyal. We still have to be diplomatic. Okay. Let's go. Last ending. Play like a coward. Diplomatic. What's going on? Is she gonna kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses. But the Overlord does nothing. A final ending! And it's all tragedy. All tragedy. Ugh. You're surprised she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? I guess it doesn't matter now. Hopefully the stream won't crash. True. The final bad end. Stream crashes again. We'll all burn together. Hero's true end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Found lost letter number 1. My love, it just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this, it's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow, so I decided to write, and I'll keep it writing. The day you find me once more, and then maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Oh, what do we do now? We're done! No. What do we do? We're done all the endings. Wait, what's this? Congratulations, you've explored every path I had to offer. Thanks for playing. No, that's not it. That's not- what's this button? What's this? Oh! You have that choice again. Interesting. So no matter what, everyone is fucked. Yeah, pretty much. It is bad end theater for a reason. Can't end like this. I want to answer the maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? There's nothing you can do by acting from within their story. Maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. What? What? On fire, on fire, on fire. You are... Oh! I'm a character in this story now! I don't want to be me! That is so wild. I'm self-inserting myself into the story. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that. What's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are... you. But why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. By the power of fanfic? True. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. Yes, that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? I've come to save you! Hi guys, smiley face. I've come to save you. You explained to the group that you've witnessed their many terrible intertwining fates, and now you're searching for a good ending. Of course, this makes no sense to any of them. Only the maiden understands your compassion. My prayers have been answered. You must be... For God? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. It's just how these role-playing games go. I realize what the real true ending must be. Now, enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. Oh, yeah, because we saw, like, the letters and it was like, oh, from tragedy. Interesting. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into the stage, did you? I am the narrator. Storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you like. Bro, we're fighting God. That's crazy. That's crazy! Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in this darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. No, I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. I want to see something new. I'm sick of all these bad endings. Oh God. I'm sick of all these bad endings that frankly, you should have never come to a place called Bad End Theater. Have we already been over this? You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got. Time to fight God! Whoa! Whoa! What the This stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Attack! Try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world, after all. Oh, is that all? You'd never defeat me like that. You're right. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Holy shit! Oh, that's awesome. Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all make your heart ache? You witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend you, your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world. That's right, you came here to save them. You can't do this alone. I summon! Hero! You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. How can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh my god, hero! I'm busy with Sam fan right now. I'm awake and joining but not being surrounded by nieces and nephews. Oh no, that's fair enough, fair enough. I crafted it all my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. Remember the state of your body and decide that yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently, his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I can make a living as a tailor rather than a hero? Please, tell me what I could do to reach that dream. Yo! He's becoming a tailor again! The hero will now fight alongside you. I'm changing his fate! I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us, murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. No! Willpower. Your reign of terror ends here, tragedy. I refuse to give in. Hero uses willpower to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Yo! That's crazy. Hero tries to use his belief in justice to fight tragedy. That justice applies to you too, does not? You will pay for your own misdeeds. Okay. I summon! You happen to find Maiden as she exits the church. Her heart is set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. And perhaps you might be a demon? I was hoping I would meet one today. Think of all the terrible fates that would bring about. She is a catalyst of the story, after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by an overlord, but you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. Remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. Maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I could do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. Yuri! Yuri is your task! Maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. And this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. I will say hope. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. Maiden's hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Alright, I summon! You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. Underling is on guard duty as you expected. I call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Try to save me from boredom first. I hate this job. Underling snickers. Ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who have bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. They kept better company, then maybe it wouldn't feel so restless. Underling just needs good friends! Aww! The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. There's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. The underling will now fight alongside you. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about boss battle. Underling, you must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally. Huh. If I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Tenacity or mischief? You're so much fun. Would you like a reminder where that mischief would lead you? Oh shit. I picked the wrong thing. Tenacity! Knock me down, I'll just come back stronger. Underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Now I summon! My queen. My queen. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches on the walls. You close the door behind you. The Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? Explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. Can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on humans. I merely wish to be left alone to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. She actually must be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. True end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace may have been rather imperfect. You offer a solution, then very well. I will follow you. Oh, excuse me. She's gonna fight with us! Overlord will now fight alongside you. I see, so this is tragedy. You brought the Overlord, don't stand a chance now. You've prevented me from attaining peace long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well. Okay, now that the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Probably ambition. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. You all unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy! Once and for all! Yes! Get it? Now you've done it. You managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Thank you, maiden. Thank you, underling. Thank you, overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry. I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you for the most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for agonizing you for so long. I want to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. Yes, I think you did. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Aww. Oh, he became a tailor! That's so cute! That was a very good game. Oh my god. Oh! We have a song! Oh, the townspeople and her are friends now. Are friendly. And misery for all eternity. Okay, this is nice. Oh, they live in the palace together. That's so cute. We got Yuri. We got the Yuri ending. Yes. Hell yeah. That was very good. Oh. Searching for my lost love, stumbled toward bed and theater, though its blaze were cold. I still felt this warmth from them, isn't that strange? Oh, this is a good song. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, because we know Tragedy was writing to someone. Were they writing to me? True end. Something's missing. Oh, there's more! Oh, you're still here? Curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell, after all. Oh god, what do we do? I'm gonna ask Tragedy its story. Me? You'd like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing... I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. Oh, shit! Tragedy's the maiden! You can't help but compare my face to the maiden's. I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. How it is with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth? Tell me. Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. Not everything does have happy endings. Oh my goodness, this is so good. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone. Another girl. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. Their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. Oh. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all. The strength of your love will pull you through any hardship, and everything is okay in the end. I lost her. Oh man. And then I started this theater. This story does have a happy ending. Huh? We were her! Oh my god! I was hoping to find you. It's you. It's been so long. Thought I'd never see you again. I always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving you stories, giving your stories a happy ending. So of course, I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Oh, that is so sweet. I actually started tearing up. Oh my god. Now truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Oh, the achievement says I missed you, my darling. That is such a good game. Oh my god. I'm kind of curious. It was Yuri all along, it was. That is so sweet. You got the true ending. But I kind of am curious about what would happen if we didn't find out the truth? Is there a way to find that out? Or does it restart me? Oh! There's nothing more to see, my love, but if you'd like to reset, you really want to experience everything all over again, I'm happy to oblige. We begin the resetting process. Never mind. You're so fickle. Let me know when you change your mind. Oh! Interesting. So it'll reset everything. There are two options. Keep some of your progress and reset to before you started the true ending, or you can erase all your progress and replay the game. You can't take this back, so choose carefully. Reset to before the true end. You're now free to enjoy my endings all over again. Oh. Yeah, so we can go back here and see, like, the endings again, because I want to see what happens. I want to answer the maiden's prayers. We'll skip. Play as ourselves. Come to save you. I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. Time to fight God. To defend. You're trying to close off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. You're right. Okay, so then we have to summon all of them. I just want to see what happens with the other ending. Willpower. Summon. And then we gotta do hope. Bow, bow. This is such a good game. I just want to see what the other ending is. Tenacity. And then... So it looks like the Maiden and Overlord... So the Maiden is based... Tragedy based the Maiden upon, like, herself. The Overlord's based on our character, I guess. Ambition. That's very interesting. And if you lose this fight... Oh, wait, yeah, I gotta see what happens if I lose it. But what if I say I'm not satisfied? No. Well, I did my best. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality's not so kind. Yeah, I want to see what happens if I lose the fight too. Alright, something's missing. There's one more. You'd like to know why I started the theater. Oh, okay, it just does this. So it looks like the other ending... Yeah, okay, so... It looks like... Let's reset. Before the true end. Okay, so we gotta lose the fight this time. We gotta lose it. That's the different ending. I'm kind of curious. So we'll do it. Hi, guys. My prayers have been answered. You must be... God, no. Sick at all these bad endings. Time to fight God. Okay, it doesn't matter what we do here. You're right. So we will summon them all, but we will choose the opposite. So justice. All right. Okay. Nice. Oh, no, wait, no, I did not mean to, I accidentally clicked the right one. Your HP has run out. You're overcome by tragedy. Oh, here we go. Wish to challenge me again, collect more bad endings. You'll be able to reach this path again through the Maiden's true ending. I'll be waiting. Your bad end. You were- oh, is that it? Or do I need all of them to do something else? Hmm. Uh-huh. Wait, what's this? Exit the theater. Hmm. Are you ready to challenge me once more? I will find my true ending. Okay, so I think it just... There's only the one ending you can get, I think. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I'll summon all of them regardless, though. Okay. Brutality. Yeah, I think regardless. Yeah, I think we're just overcome by collect more bad endings. For the Maiden's bad end, I'll be waiting. Wait, through the Maiden's back end. Or bad end. I'm just looking through to make sure. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's all the endings I can do. So thank you everybody for joining. Oh my god, this is such a good game. Made me tear up at the end when Tragedy was telling her story about her and her loved one. That was very good. I was kind of hoping there would be a little more like of a like an ending if we failed, but it just seems like there isn't. It was really fun to explore all the different endings. And you know what? Like, honestly, It is kind of refreshing, like, to have a bunch of these, like, bad endings, because not everything ends happy. This one quite sad at the end. Yeah, I started tearing up. What is up with games that making me cry lately? Why? The game's like making me cry my eyes out, man. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid into on both sides. The next time I'll stream, I'll try and stream for Monday. I did say I wasn't gonna do schedules, but I think I will, but it'll be kind of iffy if I follow them or not because I will be busy with work. But I'm hoping the next time I'm able to stream is on Monday. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you enjoyed watching me go through all these bad endings. All these bad endings. It was very enjoyable. I really liked the game. The art style, the music, the everything was so good. Have a happy Easter! Happy Easter to you too! Happy Easter for everybody! I'm so excited to get free food tomorrow. I'm so excited. Let's see. There is a lot of people I could... Thanks for stream. Thank you. Hi, dude. Thank you for popping on in. I think we rated a Kunsei already, so I think I will send you guys over to Lucia, who is playing some Final Fantasy. I've never played Final Fantasy before. Oh, wait, why am I question mark? Raid Lucia. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can raid them on the red site as well, because I know they do both. Bye bye, Sai! I will post in my Discord the schedule for next week. I changed my mind about not doing a schedule. It'll just be iffy if I'm able to follow it or not. I will send you guys over on the red site to Berrybug, who's doing some Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Right past this time. Yes! So raid message as always is eyeball raid, my most super subbed. If not, use whatever you see fit. We're gonna send the raid over to Lucia and to, who did I say? Berrybug on red site. And I'll see you guys next time! Goodbye! I must go. I must away.